Project Solutions Supervisor. My name is BJ. May I have your first and last name, please?
I'm sorry. I need to document this call. Your name was what? BJ?
My name is BJ. Yes, B as in boy.
Hello, BJ. This is Arnie.
Arnie, just a moment while I review your transfer notes, please.
Thank you.
So I see you're calling regarding some funds being on hold. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Not mine. Funds for an organization to whom I donated, and funds of an organization that I recommended PayPal to be used as a source to collect donations. And I have also recommended PayPal to another organization. And I was warned that you guys play games with politics, and I see it for myself here.
So, Arnie, what you're stating to me is that there's no direct issue on your account specifically, but on someone else's.
The issue is this. Please take a look at my account and tell me if you consider me to be a valued customer.
Yeah, I would definitely say so.
Well, I'm getting ready to pull the plug. That's how it affects you, through me, because I will not support this kind of political blackmail. You've done this on another occasion as well. Your reputation for being in the pocket of the criminal element of our government is becoming rapidly apparent. If you cannot retain your objectivity and neutrality as a financial institution, then you don't merit my business. That's the strongest statement I can make. Does that make sense?
I have to state here that, I mean, we do have to comply with the rules and regulations set upon us by our U.S. government.
There's no rule or regulation holding funds. And if it's a tax issue, the organization that is capturing the funds or taking the donations, they're responsible, not you. You're responsible for reporting, not withholding. Do I make myself clear, BJ?
I do understand where you're coming from.
Good. I wouldn't want there to be any mistake about this.
What I have to kind of give you an understanding here of is that if, generally speaking here, if this is a tax issue and we aren't provided with the information that we are required to provide to the government related to those taxes, be it if we're requesting a tax ID or a Social Security number, and we're not provided that information, then we unfortunately do have to hold up on that account.
You have set up an account. People have been putting money into it, me included. So you're talking about withholding my donation. I'm sorry, sir. That does not cut it. I don't accept any excuse for that. If that's the game you want to play, I can't trust you. You see my point?
Yes. And
you have no integrity. That's what I see. And I can see where you may be being manipulated, but I'll be damned if I'm going to participate.
Definitely, Arnie, that is your opinion.
Absolutely.
I have to disagree.
Well, you're entitled. You're entitled to disagree as a person. But when I see a policy applied to a service that I'm using, I could become victim of that too. Isn't it bad enough that American citizens can be murdered by the president at his whim? What the hell does that say about PayPal? That at the whim of some official, you're going to interrupt commerce? Excuse me, I didn't hear your answer.
I really can comment on on a statement like that. I mean, it's what we have to look at is what the rules and regulations set upon us.
Well,
so, I mean, it's definitely we have to comply as well as our account holders have to comply. Anything beyond what's set forth and is in tax law.
You tell me where tax law gives you any authority to withhold funds. You report. That's all you do. You have no authority. The government has no authority unless they've placed these people under some kind of arrest or charge. There is no authority. None.
You know, as a service provider, we have our steps to take care of making sure that we are doing the right thing. So, I mean, it is within our legal agreement to hold funds if we deem it an instance of that having to be done.
Well, then I can't trust you, can I? If you can arbitrarily do you have a judge's order to do that?
That wouldn't be something that's necessary now.
Oh. Well, then how can I trust you to treat me properly?
Definitely your record and our record and working with you directly should be that proof.
Okay, well, I happen to know these people are extremely reliable. They're actually law enforcement. They don't get any better than these people. So you want to talk about record, public record, I can vouch for that. And on my recommendation, they use PayPal, and then you play this game?
Well, definitely, if they want to call and discuss any issues and why we're holding their funds.
Why should they have to?
Because if we're requesting information from them, we have reason behind that and can completely explain that.
You created an account for them. The account clearly is a donation account. I have used it. I put $1,000 into that account. I trusted PayPal to do what PayPal represents to me they do. I don't consider this part of that representation. This is a violation of your ethics as far as I'm concerned. There is no excuse. This is not acceptable under any terms. Now, if that organization has a tax problem, that's between the IRS and them. If you're going to play judge and jury, then you're no longer a bank or a financial service, and you can no longer be trusted. And I will see the word gets out on that post haste.
Arnie, I honestly can't comment on someone else's account and
I'm just giving you my side, okay? You don't have to comment. I'm just telling you that I'm getting ready to pull the plug. I'll give PayPal a few days to work this out. But if I don't see a reasonable solution in a short period, and I mean short, I'll have to make my move.
That is understood.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you, JB.